Hello, my name is Michael Stanton, and I am the proud owner of not only this beautiful 1987 Mercedes-Benz 560 SEC that used to be owned by Patrick Swayze, but I am the owner of supersportmotors.com right here in central New York, Clinton, New York, 13323 to be exact. Filming this here on a beautiful autumn day in October of 2015 in my front yard. And I'm making this video for a number of reasons. First of all, a lot of people have requested that I do, and there's a lot of myths about this car actually not existing. Well, I'm here to say, officially and once and for all, with absolutely all sorts of proof, that this car does exist. This is the original Mercedes-Benz that Patrick Swayze drove in the movie Roadhouse from 1988 or 1989, and I have all the history of this car right back till day one. So, to begin with, back in 1988, Joel Silver, the producer and director of Roadhouse, went down to the local Mercedes-Benz dealership in Hollywood and purchased two of these automobiles, both identical, and then he proceeded to take them both and put these beautiful 16-inch Lorenzer wheels on them, with Michelins at the time, and he had the windows tinted very dark, almost like a dark blue. You can kind of see it there in the back window right now. I've got the windows down, but if you look at the back window, you can see how it's kind of a dark blue. So, in the movie, you can see Patrick Swayze drive this car. One of them, the other one, was destroyed. It flew through a fence, and all the morons, of course, bad guys, destroyed it. And the car was destroyed, leaving this one. When the movie wrapped up, Patrick Swayze fell in love with this car and purchased it. I've got the purchase order and everything. I believe he paid either $67,000 or $76,000 for it. And you can see where he wrote the check and everything for the car, purchased it, and drove it for the next 21 years, right up until his untimely passing in, I believe it was September of 2009. All of the receipts I've got, back till day one, with his wife, Lisa Niemi, and him on the receipts. And of course, I've got the original California pink slip with Patrick Swayze's name on it. So, I'll show that to you in a second, but I just had to make a video because when you go online, you can hear all sorts of stuff about this car, and there's all sorts of myths and everything, but at least this clears up the fact that this is the car. It's got 159,000 miles on it, and I'm the second owner. The first owner is Mr. and Mrs. Swayze. There it is right now, 159,194 miles on it. Nicely patinaed throughout. I bought it right from Southern California, and it is really in nice shape. It really is. There's no rust on it like we're used to here up in the Northeast, but it is quite patinaed throughout. You can see little marks everywhere. I don't know what happened there. Fading all the way through, but it's obviously all of the original paint throughout. It's got a scuff mark there. Who knows what the hell happened. But I'll tell you what, it's even got his plates on it. It drives beautiful, and it's surprising how many people say, hey, that looks like the car from the movie Roadhouse, and when I tell them it is, they don't believe me. I have to carry this stuff in the trunk to prove it to people. But there you have it. If you have any questions on this car, anyone is more than welcome to call me. 315-725-1966. It's such a pleasure to own this car. I absolutely love Mr. Swayze and his movies. Man of honor and integrity. Love every one of his movies, and of course, who the hell doesn't love Roadhouse, right? I think every guy I know on the planet knows this movie. Here's some of the paperwork I got with it. I'm not sure what's in here, but let's look. Alright, so that's what he paid for it. $67,784 in October of 1988. If you can see, there's the registration sticker. And here's the purchase order from Mercedes-Benz of Hollywood. I'm hoping you can see it. If you can, it says Swayze, Patrick, W, and Lisa Niemi. What does he pay here for it? $67,784. There you go. that's just a welcoming letter for Hollywood. Look at all the receipts. It's unbelievable. They did a lot of maintenance on this car through the years. There's your names somewhere on there. There's Lisa. Lisa and Annie. All the way through it. It's amazing. All the paperwork's there. At the moment, the only thing in the car that doesn't work is the moonroof and the radio. Who needs those, right? So let me see if I can get this side. It's amazing. All it has is just a few door dings. If you look at the movie, what's really cool is if you look at the movie, you'll see that those front tires stick out in the movie just like they do here. See that? You can see that in the movie. See how they stick out? Watch the movie and you'll notice it exactly. It was a cool car then. It's a cool car now. I'll tell you what, sometimes an automobile can be so violently cool, it redefines the word coolness. This is one of those cars. There's a lot of movie cars out there, but how many times can you find a movie star with the caliber and status of Patrick Swayze with an awesome movie like Roadhouse, and then after the movie wraps, to have the star purchase the car from the movie and then drive it 159,000 miles until his untimely passing? And that is just a story you don't hear very often. Usually you'll see a movie that's in a movie car. Star will drive it once or twice and the car becomes a little bit famous and the car moves on. But to have a car be in a movie and then go into the star's hands until his passing is incredible. And Patrick Swayze is not just a movie star in my eyes. He's the James Dean of our generation. And I love owning this car. Not only is it a Mercedes-Benz 560 SEC, but it is Patrick Swayze. It is Roadhouse. Again, any questions, anyone's welcome to call me. 315-725-1966. I can even run off the VIN number here if I can see it, which I probably can't. No, I can't see it, but there it is. Like I said, she's a little bit rough inside, but wow, does it drive nice. All these Mercedes 560s are incredible. So, peace to all of you Roadhouse lovers out there, as I am one of them as well. There it is, the original Mercedes-Benz 560 SEC from the movie Roadhouse with Patrick Swayze.